I'm at the club!
Where the fuck is Overwatch 2? Well, the PvP will be free to play on October 4th, so 4 days from this upload. Where's the PvE? Well, I'm surprised you care, but it's coming sometime next year, and we'll probably see a big update on it soon. What's in the PvE? Well, the main things we know are the story mode, which is the campaign, and then hero missions, which are kind of like the super grindy mode for unlocking your huge skill tree. These can be played with as many as 5 players as we've seen, and you might even be able to play it by yourself, maybe with bots. We still don't know yet. Is the PvE free? No fucking clue. Is the PvE gonna be good? Well, considering that's what the majority of their time has been spent on, and the fact that it's made by the same exact people who made World of Warcraft and Diablo, I would have some pretty high expectations. Why didn't they just update the old game? Okay, that one's pretty complicated, so I'll give you a brief theory of mine. Back when Overwatch 2 was first announced, Blizzard was still very early in development and didn't fully know what the game was meant to be, so it was marketed as a sequel parallel to the original game, but with like PvE and the new engine and stuff like that, and the development was mainly focused on the PvE, but once they looked at PvP, they pretty much worked it from the ground up with how much they were changing, and so they just decided to replace the old game, so nobody feels like they were left behind. Do I keep all my Overwatch 1 skins? Yes, you get to keep everything in your hero gallery, any player icons, coins, etc. What's different? Pretty much everything. There's a new engine, new sounds, new maps, modes, heroes, hero reworks, even to other roles. It has a battle pass with mythic skins, an in-game store, and oh yeah, it's 5v5 with 1 tank, 2 DPS, and 2 supports. Why 5v5? Well, I made a whole video about why 5v5 is better for Overwatch, but basically tank heroes are oppressive to play against and depressing to play, so nobody plays them. Obviously, they needed to be looked at, and then they realized that 5v5 makes the game less visually cluttered, easier to understand, better for tank players, and no fucking double shield. What's different about tanks? In general, I would say that tanks are definitely tankier, but do slightly less damage. It also feels like you can kind of do your own thing a bit more and move around the map a bit easier. Also, since most other hard stuns have been removed, those types of abilities in other CC are usually going to be reserved for tank heroes. What heroes are being reworked? Well, pretty much the whole tank roster got major changes. DOOMFIST actually switched to a tank. Bastion can move while in sentry, he can no longer heal but he has a grenade. Sombra is more damage focused, Cassidy has no stun, Brig has no stun or armor, but might get changes later. Mercy's movement got reworked, Zen can kick people really far, and Mei can't fully freeze you. Why is DOOMFIST a tank? Well, they needed to rework him somehow due to the fact that he's fucking garbage, but they wanted to keep his high mobility and CC heavy playstyle, so like we talked about earlier, tanks get to do the CC thing, and they tried it out and it was pretty cool. Who are the new heroes? So on DPS we got Sojourn, who can slide and has a railgun. On tank we have the Junker Queen, yes, from Junkertown. She has a pump shotgun and a big axe. And on support we have Kiriko from the Kenizaka map. She's the game's first cleanser and another skill shot hero like Ana. Oh yeah, Fox. What will happen to my loot boxes? They're gone, lol. What will happen to my coins? I mean, you still have them and you can spend them on some stuff, but they're being replaced with Overwatch coins as the new premium currency. Is the battle pass worth it? I mean, it's kinda up to you, but if you plan on playing Overwatch 2 a lot and are willing to spend $10, then yeah, I'd say it's great. I mean, you get instant access to the new heroes, a new mythic skin every battle pass, and a ton of other amazing Overwatch skins. Is the WATCHPOINT pack worth it? Once again, it's up to you, but if you care about cosmetics, then yeah, I'd say it's hella worth it. Why are heroes locked behind the battle pass? Because that's how free-to-play games work, and Blizzard thinks that it's fair to spend time to unlock the hero, and that it won't be too much of a problem overall. Do you get all the old heroes for free? You do get all 35 heroes for free unless you're a fresh new account who's never played Overwatch before. Then you will gradually unlock all the heroes through the first-time user experience, which I think is pretty good. How long are seasons? Seasons last 9 weeks, and every even season will have a new hero, and every odd season will have a new map, but every season will have a new battle pass, mythic skin, and probably event. What's different about ranked? Basically, Overwatch 2 will switch to a much simpler rank tier/division system, for example Gold 5 through 1, and there is no longer displayed SR. Instead of going up or down every game, you'll be evaluated after a certain number of matches, and there's also much more in-depth stats during and after a competitive game. Does my rank reset for Overwatch 2? Yeah, there's a soft reset. Is there anti-cheat and anti-smurf systems? Yes, there's anti-cheat, and you have to have a phone number linked to your account. On top of that, you need to win a certain amount of games to play ranked if you're a new account. What are the new modes? The first new mode is Push, basically tug of war with an objective, and we're supposed to get another brand new core game mode next year. Oh yeah, also 2CP is gone. Does Overwatch 2 have a ping system? Yes. Do you need a phone number to play Overwatch 2? Yes. What's happening to the events? They're being rebooted. We don't know how exactly, but they are getting big upgrades to them, and for mini skin events for comics and stuff like that, they'll probably still do every once in a while. And I hope that answered a majority of your guys' questions. If you have any more, comment them down below. I read all of them. And if you like the video, then like it, and if you want to see more Overwatch 2 content, then subscribe.